What's up everyone, so I'm back here again for another edition of Slotomania. This is part 3 and the final part of today, so let's just get straight into it. Anyway, so all good, so there we go. So in the, sort of first two parts, we the first part was sort of like, I can't actually remember it. It took us forever to do the first part. It took us more than one video, which was weird. But we did that. I did that off screen, then did the second one off screen, which was to bet 220 billion. And now we got this dash, which is to win 77 billion coins in 100 spins, which is quite a lot. So obviously now we have, like I said in the previous videos, I've stopped doing this Sloto quest because, well, one, it's a waste of time. Two, I still need best part of like nearly 40-something% just to sort of complete that. And then the next game is rubbish game anyway, so I'm not going to bother with that at all. So, but never mind. So, all good. So I just sort of sorting my computer out, sort of playing up at the moment. So just I'll get there in a minute. Just playing up. So anyway, it's just a bit of a pain in the ass. All this is. Oh, the no bloody games, eh? Pain in the bum. Right. So let's just sort of get straight into it and not waste sort of too much time. So this one's quite sort of a biggie. So don't know why that's come up for. So what we're going to do is, because we've got a coin feature one, and we only need one more wedge, if I remember rightly. And we're going to have a crack at that one.
Welcome to the land of the
So
pharaoh.
happy days, and see what we will get. So I just sort of seeing what's going on. So I've got my PlayStation 3 on, it's sort of playing up a little bit. So let's just sort of get that sorted out. There we go. That will do. So right, so yeah, so as you can sort of see, I'll just get quickly going to the wheel. And there we go. So we're doing pretty well on that. So obviously we want the biggest one of them all. But like I say, we just have to sort of wait and see what happens. So so I think sort of for this, I'll be probably more than likely on some high limit games, and obviously some jackpot ones, roll jackpot games like Silverline. Probably a bit of straight bullseye as well. Probably might come to it, even though I've sort of been on it sort of before earlier today. Yeah, sort of like I said, go on to a couple of other games hopefully to sort of boost this up. So happy days. So I'm sort of hoping the jackpot sort of wedge might come, but wishful thinking, I suppose. We shall see anyway. So not really successful at the moment. So yeah, so I still can understand sort of today wise I've sort of been quite mad to get 5 big wins and to take it, obviously because I do 15-minute videos, and for it to take longer than 15 minutes it's just stupid and ridiculous. So that's so that was sort of quite mad. And then the second part sort of took forever as well, which was sort of pain in the ass. So yeah, so then we sort of did that off camera, which was even more of a pain in the ass. But anyway, so we got there eventually and we got it done. So happy days. So all good, all bloody good. So as for today, sort of not done sort of much. I so I did a lot earlier, sort of today sort of things out with stuff to do with my mum getting a jab and stuff like that sort of thing. So yeah, so I just sort of okay, just sort of seeing what's going on. That's alright, all good. So what we'll do is we'll have another sort of 25 in this, and then we'll go to a different game. So out of the blue, sort of tonight. Well, not out of the blue. What's to say? It was sort of a bit of a bolt out of the blue. Sort of basically, sort of. I ain't gonna not mention his name because it'll be rude too. But anyway, I had a sort of an interesting. I'm not going to sort of tell you about my phone call. But basically, the phone call I got from my fiance. That sort of boy recommended me to do sort of like sort of scary videos on Fridays, and I thought that's not a bad idea because you can sort of call it sort of. He said, "Oh, I call it Triple F," and I can't remember what he said now. Freaky Funky Friday or something like that. And I thought that's not a bad idea actually. So I can sort of save that day sort of like my horror game sort of day sort of thing, which is which will be brilliant obviously. So I might just do that. So like I say, I was planning to sort of play the Evil Nun 2 tonight, but just never got around to it. So well, I actually might sort of do that idea and stick to it. So yeah, so sort of more than happy to do it. So it's a happy day. So like I say, but I don't think he watches my Slot Mania videos anyway. But like I say, so I thought of give him a little mention, obviously. So thank you, my little champ. So happy day. So all good. So I will be doing that Friday and sort of do a sort of couple of games and sort of. I mean, because obviously there's quite a lot of sort of games that are sort of like running. Obviously they're not unlimited because there's only a certain amount of games you sort of can play, but I'll sort of play certain games, and as time goes on, there'll be sort of more games added on in the future. So, like I say, so we'll go from there. So that will do on this one. We're not sort of getting anything in or anywhere at all. So what we'll do is we'll go straight to a jackpot game. We'll go to I mean, the obvious choice would be, oh, look at that, 100 billion, 100 trillion. Let's have a look, see what the farm fortune markets is doing. Let's see how I have to go.
Let's put the markets in the farm
Still
fortune.
1.5 billion. That's just ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why that is so much. It's just far too much. Anyway, yeah, Mighty Bronx an interesting one, like I say. But we're gonna try a bit of straight bullseye. We'll have sort of 50 spins on this,
A true hunter
and then
can
see what the
line up
current
those
situation
bullseyes.
is after that, and then we'll go from there. So let's crack on. So I might as well just do 50 spins outright because that's what I'll be doing anyway. So all good indeed. So hopefully get a couple of jackpot wheels along the way, and get some big ones, get some big wedges. So happy days. So all good indeed. So here's to hoping getting some big monster wins. Yeah, so like I said, I sort of got it earlier, trying to sort of obviously just sort of try something different, that sort of thing. I tried some of the high limit games like Happy Red and sort of got a couple of sort of free spins on the way sort of thing, and I've got a couple of 20 something billions on it, so that might be worth going to sort of play and sort of try out. But so it's quite a lot of money, 70 something billion to get in 100 spins, but like I say, we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Sort of hoping, like I say, we get a coin feature or something and go from there. So yeah, so happy days, happy days. We're not really sort of hitting anything at all at the moment. Got the smell of blackcurrant on my nose. That's because I've got a glass of blackcurrant by my side of my bed. It's funny I can smell that from such a distance. Obviously, I've got a good nose, but no good eyes, so it is what it is. So, but happy days. So, all good indeed. So yeah. So once I've sort of done this video, and even though it's late tonight, I'll go straight to sort of upload it to YouTube. It should be there obviously before I go to bed, hopefully. Even though technically I'm in bed, but I'm not sort of obviously sleeping. So, but anyway, we shall see indeed. So all good, all good. So like I say at the moment, so I'll be sort of now I've got sort of obviously my partner in crime, as I like to sort of call him, so partner in crime, or little we all call him the muck, bless him. So as I say, come up with a good idea. So I think I will start doing them Fridays. I'll sort of play different games along the way, obviously, and we'll go from there. So all good indeed. So Ooh, just wanted one on the bottom row and that would have been, or one on the top row and that would have sort of set it off the coin feature. But nothing yet, so we're sort of got only 12 spins left to sort of try and see what we can get. And obviously, as you can sort of see in the bottom left hand corner, we're getting literally nothing, so so never mind. So we just have to sort of keep trying a different machine. So yeah, so like I say, this is a 2-week dash again, and there's 2 weeks left of getting the rest of the remaining cards, and like I say, sort of hopefully we'll get that done. We'll definitely get that done. And try to see if we can get the cards, obviously. Like I say, we can't sort of promise anything, even though I'm sort of confident we will get the album done. But like I say, we just have to sort of see. So round that spin, so we ain't got any gems, obviously. You can sort of see we only got 18, so and we won't have enough for when we get the silver shiny card, the shiny card game, which is I think like 2 hours away or something like that. So I'll probably sort of in sleep alcohol by then, probably more than likely. So we'll go on to Daughter of Odin. That's interesting. Do you remember we'll go on this game? I've sort of played it. I've never, I've played it, but not sort of played it, obviously. But we'll have a look anyway. Seems very interesting, as they say. Very interesting. There we go. So,
This is the
it's
legend
sort of
of
similar
the Valkyries.
to Sakura thing. But we'll have a little go on it and see what it's like. We'll just do 25, and then we'll sort of spend the rest of it on a high limit game on probably a bit of Happy Red or something on that. We'll have a little dabble on that. So if we get enough time, we should do, because this should finish before 13 minutes, and we should get 25 spins in on Happy Red, because the reels are sort of going quite fast on this. So it's yeah, so sort of similar to Sakura. Is it Sakura Legends? I think it is. So, but obviously I like the music. Oh, wait, actually, I thought I was using the TV. It's not. It's the music. Jesus Christ! All the songs to be on this. My good God! Wow. Well, anyway, so we'll sort of just leave it at that, I suppose. We ain't really winning anything. We'll give it 5 more spins, and then we'll do it, and then we shall be done. So we're going to go literally over 50 or 13 minutes, and I'll say it's not a problem. So we should get 25 spins in. We're pretty confident we'll get them in. So no good indeed. So what we'll do is we'll go on Happy Red. We get another 25 spins in. I'm pretty confident we will. So we'll get on that. So see how generous this is feeling compared to earlier. So here we go. See what we can get. So we should get these some spins in pretty easily, and then go from there. So, and obviously as always, sort of thing, if I don't sort of get anywhere on this during recording, I'll have to do it again off camera again for the 3rd dash in a row, which I don't think I've done. So which is a bit weird. So, but anyway, but we should get to it.
Well done.
Sort of confident we'll get there eventually, but it might take a bit of time. But we'll get there. So anyway, so I was sort of planning to do, I'm sort of not tired yet, I was sort of planning to do an Among Us video, but for those people who've sort of been watching my Among Us videos, I seem to be having a lot of connection issues at the moment with it. I'm not too sure what's going on and why. There seems to be sort of a hacker going on at the moment. It seems to keep popping up every time I sort of play, so hopefully he hasn't sort of, gotten, well, so sort of hacked my account, because obviously I don't want my bloody phone and hacks, account hacked or anything like that at all. So, but anyway, so we've now leveled over to 14,828, so we're ever getting closer to, we're getting only 172 away from the big 15k, so happy days. So we are coming up towards the end now of this video, and that will do for now. So as always, people, like I say, if you ever swing by YouTube and watch somebody play a bit of Slotomania, a bit of Golf Clash, or even a bit of Among Us, or even a couple of scary games, swing by my channel, Fatboy Si. Greatly appreciate it if you could just subscribe, and obviously give me a like, and obviously comments are all welcome as always. So as always, people, you'll take care and stay safe, and I shall update you tomorrow with 2 days Slotomania, and I'll see you then. So take care, everyone, stay safe, and I shall see you soon.